Yeah, that's a good point. Fascinating. Okay, so what would if somebody wanted to start this off-leash hiking in the woods with multiple dogs business? Give me at least just the first couple of steps of how you get a dog. How would they even go about training a dog when they have, I mean, are they training them with five other dogs at the same time?
Yeah,
What, tell me
question.
what that looks like.
Yeah. So there's a lot of like doing your research and being proactive, right? Like we want to be smart. That's what like the course is so great is like it helps you avoid all the mistakes that I made,
Yes.
right?
That's why
Like
we
you,
do what we do, to help others avoid all of that, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So like I thought like, oh, here's a high energy dog, here's another high energy dog. Why don't we just put them together so that they like tire each other out? Worst decision ever. That was like one of my like, worst accidental dog bites.
Oh
Like,
no.
yeah, like one was like a healer, or it wasn't a healer, it was like more of like a border collie mix. And then the other dog was just like neurotic, and the neurotic dog was running by the border collie and it just nipped him and just opened her right up.
Oh
So you start to
no.
learn after a while, you're like, okay, like in because then that was like very, very early on in my career. I was like, maybe I shouldn't add a bunch of I shouldn't have like a crazy high energy group and then like a mellow group. Like I need my mellow stable dogs to help me train the more like higher arousal dogs, the dogs that just like they're not in like a thinking state, right?
Yeah,
They're like in their sympathetic state.
yeah. More
So
of
they're just like fight or flight, fight or flight. You get a
yes.
lot of dogs out on the trail. They're in their sympathetic state. It's more of, but they're not in fight, they're in flight. So we think that they're like happy, happy and having fun and running around. It's like actually that's like a stress response, the
Yes.
flightiness, right? It's like when dogs jump on you. It's like
Right.
the flightiness of it all. So it's like we think it's happy, but it's actually a state of eustress. It's a state of stress, like happy stress. So it's important that people understand how to how to distinguish like when you're on the phone with a client or you're going to the client's home and you're meeting a dog for the first time. Can you spot the stress?
Hmm.
Because there's a certain amount of stress in a dog that they're not ever going to be able to flourish at camp or be able to do the training with you because they don't have the most important skill set, which is the skill set of learning how to emotionally regulate and down regulate. So if that dog doesn't have that skill, and they're more likely to run off. They're more likely to fight with other dogs. And so there's a whole like intake process. So some of the most important things that I tell people when they first go into an evaluation is just first see if they have a high social drive to want to interact with you. So if you go in, did they come up to you? What a concept, right? Does
All
the
right.
dog actually look like it likes you and it wants to interact with you? Because if the dog is hesitant about you, that dog is such a huge flight risk. You do not want to take that dog off leash. I mean, you're the one who is like, you're the pack leader, you're managing and you're supporting the dogs and you're helping the dogs. If that dog doesn't trust you and doesn't want to come up to you, like that's a huge red flag
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
So even though that dog may listen really well to the owner and it's very like quiet and subdued and sweet, it's like if that dog doesn't trust you, that dog shouldn't be off leash.
Yeah.
Because even though dog camp is super, super fun, it's like, it's a great service, right? It's
Yeah.
like dogs playing off leash and exploring and roaming. It's still stressful.
Right.
It's like if you go to you've been so excited about this like small event where there's going to be like like one of your favorite musicians playing. It's still a small event and it's kind of like local. It's still stressful to go to this because it's called like social pressure, right? It's that
Yes.
social stress of being like I'm in a new place. I don't know what's going to happen. Who am I going to meet? I'm a little socially awkward. So that's what happens with the dogs. You can't avoid stress.
I
So when you go in and you start meeting the dogs, it's important that they just have a certain level of skills and that there are certain requirements that I suggest people make sure that the dogs have, or you're more likely to have fights, you're more likely to have dogs run off, you're more likely to just have total chaos at dog camp.